Hi, what's up everybody? Welcome to Richstart Insider, a place where future millionaires come together to get ideas. Should I buy a house or should I keep renting? That's what we are gonna talk about today. We talk about stock investment, real estate, and how to make more money and how to get rich in life. So if you want to make more money and get rich in life, make sure you subscribe our channel. So let's get to today's topic. So everybody has talked about buying a home at some point in their life. So if you have never bought a home before, this is a very difficult question for you. Hey, now the house prices are going up, so should I buy a house or should I just keep renting? So as a home buyer myself, a real estate investor and also a real estate agent who has helped a lot of people buy their homes. So I can share you 5 reasons why you should buy a house. And in later videos, I'm also gonna talk about reason why you should not buy a house. So make sure you subscribe to our channel so that you know different perspectives. So a lot of people who first time home buyers, they have similar or the same questions when it comes to buying a home. So the most important tip number 5 is your job. So do you have a stable job? Do you see yourself in the same job for the next 3 years or 5 years, or maybe a similar job in the same city? You don't see yourself moving out of the state or out of the different cities or whatever. So if that's the case, maybe you should buy a house, because if you're renting, you're just giving the money to a landlord instead of building your own equity in the house and saving money. So that's number 5. So number 4 is family. Do you have a family? If you have a family or maybe a bigger families, sometimes it's more expensive to rent a house because you need to rent more rooms in an apartment, 3 bedrooms, 4 bedrooms, they increase prices. But if you already own a house, nobody cares how many people live in the house. So for the most part, so you have the freedom. So you have a family, you want to provide a stable place for your family to live. So if that is you, maybe you should buy a house. That's number 4, family. Or if you're single, oh, you know what? You don't have responsibility. You can travel anytime. Or you don't want to stay in one place. Maybe you shouldn't buy a house. So top tip number 3. Number 3 is location. Do you like where you live right now? And the weather, the people, the lifestyle, nightlife, restaurants, area, locations. And if you like to live in US for a long time, for the next 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, or maybe forever, then maybe you should buy a house in US. If you love kangaroo or koala and you love Australia, maybe you shouldn't buy a house in US or Canada or wherever else you are. Maybe you should move to Australia first and go and see the kangaroos and koalas and buy a house over there. So that's number 3. Locations. Think about your future, the next 5 years, 10 years, because it takes some time for the house to appreciate. When you sell the house, you need to pay 6%, like commissions and closings, costs and everything. And it's not easy to buy a house or sell a house just like that. No, it's not like stock market, stock investing. So I also post about stock investing in the description and comment. You can check it out if you want to open a stock account. Before I bought a house, I invested in stocks. So once I accumulated, make enough profit in the stock markets, I use those profits as a down payment. So if you have never invested in stock markets, maybe this is the time for you to try. So if you click on the link and open an account, deposit $100, you should get free stocks, if they have promotions. So it's my gift to you. If you have never invested, try it out. You're gonna get free stock and you're gonna be happy. So thank you for watching. So that's why I give it to you. Check it out, the link below or above in the description or in the comment. So that's location. Then number 2 is financing. Do you have enough money? Enough money. So back to what I said before I had enough down payment, I invested in stock market. So if you have down payments, usually about 3 to 3.5%. So let's say if you're thinking of buying 300,000 homes, if you have 18,000, then you can start thinking about buying homes. And plus, you need to set aside another 3% for the closing costs. And some of the cities have down payment assistance program, so I help my clients get down payments. 15,000, 30,000, combine those two, 45,000. Some clients get 15,000, some clients get 30,000 based on their criteria. So different programs have different criteria. So it's really important to look for a realtor first. If you don't have a realtor, so make sure you comment below. Then I will help you look for a realtor in your city. I'm going to give you a link in the description. Just fill it out, your informations, and I'm going to have somebody reach out to you in your city. So realtor knows different loan officers. Some loan officers do not have all the programs. So if they do not have any down payment assistance program or any special program, they're not going to tell you they don't have it, because they're going to lose their business, right? So the best thing is contact a realtor. Realtors, a great realtor has your best interest at their heart. Trust me. And they do not get paid for referring anything. It's not ethical to do that. Personally, I don't do that, but I cannot guarantee anybody would not. So I do not get paid for referring to any loan officer, but I refer them because they do a great job and they are able to close their loans on time. So that's the reason why. So that's number 2, financing. And plus, you need to set aside 3 months of mortgage. So let's say your mortgage is gonna cost you $2,000 a month. So you need to have $6,000 even after paying all the down payment, closing costs, $6,000. Then you are ready. Then you can buy homes. Yep, that's right. So if you get down payment, that's great. You have more money. If not, that's extra three months, because the mortgage company wants to see you. Are you going to go bankrupt after paying all the down payment? Or are you able to survive extra 2 months, 3 months, just in case you lose your job? And as a part of good financial planning, you should have at least 3 months of expenses, save up before you do anything. It's a good practice. And number 1, the most important tips. Are you ready? It is basically, if you want to get rich, then invest in real estate. In 2010, net worth of average homeowner is 200,000, and average net worth of renter is 6,000. In 2019, the net worth of homeowners jumped to 255,000. The net worth of the renter jumped to only 6,200. So it's around there. So you can see that right here. So basically, by being a homeowner, you have a higher chance of becoming richer, because home do appreciate over time. 5, 10 years, whatever, the longer you hold, the more they appreciate. And so basically, if you want to get rich, or if you don't save yourself. So some people don't save, but say, oh, you know what, I want to buy a house, but I don't have money saved up at the end of the month. So maybe buying a home could be your solutions. Just buy a home, you pay the mortgage, then you spend whatever is left over. That in a way, it kind of forces you to save money. So that's why homeowners has a higher chance of becoming rich, because they are being forced to invest and save. Yes, that's right. That's very important. That's tip number 1. If you want to get rich, you buy a house, and because you don't know where to invest your money anywhere. So investing in real estate seems like a no-brainer, you know, has a higher chance of getting rich. So if you enjoy this video, make sure you share this video. I'm gonna recap this tip 5 tips. Number 5, your jobs. Do you see yourself in the same job in the next 3 to 5 years, or maybe in the same city? Tip number 4, your family. Do you have a family? Do you want to provide a stable place for your family? Tip number 3, location. Do you like where you live right now? The weather, opportunities, happiness, society, community, you know, do you like that? Then tip number 2, do you have enough financing, money to pay for down payment and enough extra 3 months of mortgage payments saved up? Or tip number 1, the most important thing is, do you want to get rich? You want to get rich and you don't know where to invest, where else do you invest your money? So being a homeowner will kind of force you to save money. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. So make sure you subscribe and hit the like button. That's gonna bring you closer to being rich in stock markets and real estate. See you next time. Bye.